Oh my god, you are him!
Good, beautiful morning, guys. How in today? Hopefully I'm fresh and well and beautiful on another fine and fantastic day again today. Welcome to pretty much Christmas Day.
It's Christmas Day.
For me, I've literally woke up in a fantastic mood. If you don't know, if you're slightly out of the loop, you might not know this, but something rather big is happening today. Star Wars Rogue One has been released in theatres globally across the world. Cinemas, film seat, screen areas. Basically, Star Wars Rogue One is released today, and I've been waiting so flipping long for this film. I'm so flipping excited. Holly, give me the verdict, give me the rundown. How are you feeling?
I'm pretty excited. We know this, I'm excited too.
Thanks, Holly.
I haven't watched any trailers, so
yeah,
avoided everything.
We're those types of people who try to avoid everything.
See like the very initial trailer and then go, nope, don't want to see anything else.
Kind of kept my eyes shut on any trailers, so we're kind of going in a little bit blind, which I'm so looking forward to. So I've not really seen or heard any spoilers or anything. There will be no spoilers in this video today. We will be talking about Star Warsy things, just kind of talking about them. We will be giving our review of the film come the end of this video. So if you don't really want to see the whole vlog, what we're up to prior the cinema, skip. If you want to hang out with me and Holly for the rest of the day, stick around.
Stick around
and find out what we actually think about this. But the hardest decision today by far is, what Star Wars t-shirt do I have to wear today? I know I said t-shirt, but come on. So welcome to Cabot Circus in Bristol. So me and Holly basically got about 2, maybe 3 hours or so now to kind of time waste until the film starts.
We got Christmas shopping to do, James.
Well, you know, are we going to do Christmas shopping? Are we literally just going to be like, oh my god, Star Wars is upon us? Because I know exactly what I'm going to be doing. Yeah. Star Wars inspired presents for everybody. No, we're just going to be walking around trying to find a few presents. At the same time, I've said it for the past couple of days, I can't really show exactly what shops we're going in and out of because it will probably give away certain presents I'll be buying for like family and friends and all that sort of stuff. But one thing I can show you is the first shop we're going to go towards, and that is Starbucks. What? The noise? I think someone's playing the saxophone. You see, I'm a sucker for anything Star Wars, and I've literally just walked past this. This is literally a Star Wars packaged shaver. Nothing on the actual shaver is Star Wars, and I still want to buy it. That is clever marketing,
well
clever branding right there.
Well done, James.
Flippin' heck, I really want that. Shame I can't grow a beard. Okay, I'm not even gonna lie right now. We've just spent an hour and a half
probably
stood in one shop.
The decisions are hard when you have like requirements for family members.
An hour and a half. It's dark, it is raining outside now.
But we made a decision.
It was a patience test. It was a patience test for me to stand next to Holly and be like,
but we've got stuff. We haven't gone away empty-handed, which is what we very nearly did.
we do have stuff. I should have just gone in there for an hour and a half. The German market and had a nice warm cider or something. Mulled wine. Oh yeah, this is like a German market as well, which is pretty cool. There's loads of really, really cool things, little handmade things, and like jewelleries and bits and bobs, hats and scarves and just all sorts really, which is kind of cool. I kind of want to get out of the rain, I'm not going to lie. You see, the lucky thing for you is one place we're allowed to film and not give anything away is Holly's most favourite place in the world. You can probably guess where we're going. We're in Bristol, we're in Cabot's. We, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to Waggers. So the cinema starts at 6:30. Me and Holly said to ourselves earlier, we need to go and eat food at like 5:30. We literally walked in at 5:31. That is good timing. Basically, I don't know why they give me a menu here because I get the same every single time. I get the chicken teriyaki donburi. Holly, what have you gone for today?
I've gone for chahan donburi and my coffee noodles without the meat.
I mean, look at this big old bowl of goodness I've got right here. Holly, how's yours? Winner, winner? Chicken dinner. Oh my gosh, we're about to watch Star Wars. We're about to watch Star Wars Rogue One.
How long have you been waiting for this?
I've been waiting all year, Holly. And all flipping day for this shopping. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. A little bit excited now, Holly.
Find it on your phone.
Oh yeah, I need to find my ticket. So me and Holly are actually organised today. We're watching the film in 3D. We actually brought our own 3D glasses with us to watch the 3D film in. Then I noticed that they have their own limited edition 3D glasses.
So we had to buy new ones.
So we just bought these. These are going to look flipping hilarious.
I know.
Go on then, Holly, do the unboxing, the unbagging.
The unbagging in the cinema.
Is that my ones?
Brilliant.
That's the Stormtrooper ones.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, you do it.
No, you do it. You carry it on. Look how flipping badass they are. Chuck them on. You look so sick.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm so ready to watch this film. I'm so flipping excited. We're going to have to end this little bit of the vlog right here.
No, wait.
Alright, okay. You do your little bit. Look at those bad boys. Chuck them on, Holly.
And explore new worlds with PlayStation VR. Join the future of play.
We're going to watch a film now.
PlayStation.
Prepare yourselves for a little
the
review
players.
in a moment. You guys are probably waiting for a reaction of a review.
We nearly went straight back in and watched it again.
We nearly, literally walked back in again. I think I need to let it like mature over the drive home, and then we can discuss about it. Because my brain is like, my brain's just been fried. So it is now actually current day. We kind of got back last night and fell asleep, so we kind of now need to do our review of Star Wars Rogue One. So yes, it is now obviously current day, which now means we are going to give our review of Rogue One by Star Wars, Rogue One, whatever way around you want to call it. Basically, we have now had a whole evening and a whole morning to, you know, mature the content. So without further ado, Holly,
Yes.
go first.
Loved it.
Loved it.
Loved it.
I think
Two-word review. Loved it.
two-word review. Loved it. I would say great film.
Exceeded my expectations, mainly because I haven't watched any trailers, so apart from the first trailer, so I kind of knew the general story-ish and who was in it, and then I went for a blackout and ignored everything, but it exceeded my expectations, the little ones I had.
I think a really great thing about this film, we're obviously not going to be doing any spoilers, so don't worry, don't like be like blah. It was a brave film because it's the first like standalone film. This is obviously not spoiler territory, I think everyone knows this. It's not really an episode film. I think that's why it's like Rogue One, a Star Wars film. And I like that. It was obviously a very brave move because of that fact that it isn't an episode. It's not really like a prequel or a sequel, even though it kind of is a prequel
but it
and a
does
sequel.
kind of fit.
It fits.
Yeah.
It
They're
fits
very
between.
clever with how they've done it, and it works, in my opinion.
Yeah, it fits between 3 and 4, which obviously the trailers and stuff did release. But I think it was really cool because it is that kind of standalone. It kind of felt like it was how am I saying this? It was its own film. Like it stands up.
Yeah, it could have been.
You
If you didn't know the Star Wars universe, you probably could still watch it and enjoy it.
I think that's what I'm trying to say. It's like it would stand up like upon its own. I think that's what I guess they want to do with these like standalone types of films. And as well, even if you aren't a Star Wars fan, I think you would actually really enjoy this film because it's more of a sci-fi war movie.
Yeah.
Rather
I think so.
than
it
like
had more of a storyline than I thought it would. I thought it was just going to be, here's a Star Wars thing, this is what we're going to do. But it was actually more, like a sci-fi action film.
There was like, I don't think this is I don't think this is a spoiler. There's a lot less like Jedi and a lot less Force.
Lightsaber action.
So that's what kind of gives it that.
Say, Episode 7.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say The Force Awakens and this they're kind of obviously the same sort of film because they are Star Wars, but at the same time they felt quite different, which was quite nice that it wasn't just replicating last year's film or like other story. So it had its own like original story arc in it, which I think was flipping awesome. And one thing which was actually really good as well was, because it is like a standalone film, all of the kind of the characters, majority of the characters were very new. So I felt like the first third of the film was very character development to kind of introduce you to different types of characters to where they're obviously going to be leading on to. So it was kind of nice to have like new characters, but at the same time there was a few little sprinklings of characters you might know.
People who know Star Wars would appreciate certain little bits more than others.
That's the thing. It was almost like it's almost like one of the old films with like modern graphics.
Yeah. That's
how I felt. It felt kind of like old school. To me, I haven't really done any research into it. The graphics were incredible, and I'm still trying to work out now whether they actually shot with miniatures. like the old films obviously were. They had the models and they would have filmed the models. Some of the shots I reckon were like the miniature models. Well, they're probably flipping massive models, but I feel like some of those shots were the real models. One thing which I think was incredible, talking about CG as well, there is one shot in it which really stuck out for me, and again I don't want to reveal it because I don't want it to give away too much, because I don't want it to be a spoiler, but there's one shot with like a foot, and when you watch the film, you haven't seen it, if you haven't watched the film, I think it will stand out. There's one shot with a foot which to me was like, oh my god. And that's what I'm trying to say was it was like the old films, there was like these like incredible shots with these incredible things. It's kind of hard.
It's hard not to give detail.
It's hard not to do this like spoiler.
Basically they just did it really well. They could have ruined it and gone over the top or changed too many things, and I think they kept it as true to the originals as they could, and then just said, we can make this a little bit better. We can make people go.
Yeah, so overall I think graphically incredible, story was flipping awesome. It wasn't as just straightforward as I thought it was going to be, and it was just a visual masterpiece.
They didn't overact, it wasn't too cringy, there was some humour in it, there was good humour. It wasn't kind of like the first three where there was these awkward exchanges.
There is like comedy in it.
The script and the acting.
There's rapport with people. So there we go, without revealing too much, that was our kind of opinion on Rogue One, our first impressions. We, I'm guessing, are definitely going to be going to see it in the cinema again.
Yeah, can we go tomorrow? The thing is, would you say, is it your film of the year?
Would I say it's the film of the year?
That is a tricky question.
That's a very tricky question. Maybe we will leave it up to these dudes.
Yeah, go see it and say, is it your film of the year?
Have you seen Star Wars Rogue One? If you have, comment down below now your thoughts without trying to reveal too many spoilers.
No spoilers.
In case other people haven't seen them. Let us know what you think. Is it the film of the year? How much did you enjoy it? Rate it out of 10, out of 5, whatever. Let us know in the comments below, because we would love to read them. And I think that's pretty much where we're going to have to end today's vlog. Kind of yesterday's and today's, because it's now today. You know what I mean. With that being said, I'll leave you guys with those 3 very important things, which are, as always,
stay happy, stay positive, watch Star Wars.
We will see all of you bright and early tomorrow morning. Goodbye. Heaven right there.
Oh my god.
You can't eat it.
I know, that's all on you, James.
Looks like my whole stomach. I'd be so sick if I ate all that.
Do it for the vlog.
How's the new challenge?
Wells Market Brownie Challenge.